It could be a historic moment. I've thought a lot about it the last few weeks as the day gets closer and hoping things go our way. You get to this point and you think of what might be if you can win the lottery and get a franchise-type player. So a lot of excitement and anticipation heading into today.
Welcome to one of the more intriguing nights on the hockey calendar, the 2018 National Hockey League Draft Lottery.
So the way that they've conducted the lottery, it's changed over the past couple years. The current system is they have all the non-playoff teams are placed in a lottery with weighted odds, and they draw for the number one pick first. So then they take the remaining teams that didn't win the first pick and they have a second lottery with the odds being the same.
Let's bring in Scott Clark with the cards that will reveal picks 15 down to number 4 tonight.
There's the potential that you could move down 3 spots. We were picking originally 7th, so if the 10th, 11th, and 12th teams won the 3 separate lotteries, we would go from 7 all the way down to 10.
The 15th overall selection in the 2018 NHL Draft belongs to the Florida Panthers. The number 14 overall selection belongs to the Philadelphia Flyers, the Dallas Stars.
You can't move down anymore. You can obviously move up to 1, 2, or 3. So in this case, there was one team below us in the lottery rankings, which was Carolina. They won the lottery for the number 2 spot, and they moved all the way up, shifting everyone down 1 spot.
Number 8 overall selection in the 2018 NHL Draft belongs to Chicago Blackhawks.
I've had a chance recently to see a number of these guys, and there's some special players out there, not just the top couple that get a lot of attention, but even the player that we'll get at number 8 should be a special player.
He was a junior in high school, and he was a very skinny kid. And to go in the first round at number 8, it was a lot of people thought it was a reach.
All we knew about Jeremy Roenick was he was a kid coming out of the East Coast, out of Boston. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, a lot of desire, and a lot of character.
Chicago Blackhawks are pleased to announce from Massachusetts, their academy, Jeremy Roenick.
Here's this kid walks into the locker room and we're going, wow, this is the first pick, 8th overall. He didn't impress you when he first walked in, but you could tell that there was an aura about him.
He cuts it alone, stick handle, shoot, he scores! Over the line, shoots, he scores! Jeremy Roenick! Right wing boards, and McRae, what a hit, Roenick!
Blackhawks don't want to be in this position, obviously, but if they are as fortunate as they were 20 years ago in Montreal when they picked this scarecrow with the sunken chest out of Boston, they'll do very well.
Today we are going to talk about the players, we're going to categorize them, we're going to project them what we think they are in the NHL. And remember, we're projecting basically down 3 or 4 years what we think they're going to be. So keep these things in mind, and as we go forward, we're building the board today to take us to the combines. We'll work off this board at the combines. After that, we'll restructure the board a little bit going into Dallas.
You know, we don't have this chance very often, and that's sort of by design. You don't want to be picking in the top 10, but when you're in that spot, you have a chance for something special, and there's not too many opportunities as an organization to draft a player that hopefully is going to play a pivotal role for many years to come. So we're in that spot this year, and we're going to make the best of it.
It's an important pick for the Blackhawks to start reestablishing a lot of the basis that this team has been built on with the draft picks that were great draft picks over the years, the Brent Seabrooks, the Duncan Keiths, the players that turned into the core group of guys. You look at Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane. When you get this opportunity and you have a top 10 pick, you really have to do your homework. You really have to study these players. This is an opportunity to dig deeper and find out what type of character player you're going to get and put into a situation here with the Blackhawks that he'll succeed.
Passion.
Confidence.
Relentless?
Engaged.
Pierre, do you got an opinion on Chuck and Boquist?
He hasn't signed for next year.
I hope we don't take this guy at 8.
I saw Kaut have the game of his life.
I think Svechnikov has a higher.
I don't find Dobson as easy and smooth and natural.
Where is Hughes on the curve?
I just prefer the one.
I'm not criticizing the process.
I think he's the best center in the draft.
It's making the most of this opportunity and making sure that we capitalize on this, because these players that we're going to be drafting, these are the foundation pillars of our future.
I mean, it's a chance we hope we never have again. So we should be focusing on how do we get a frontline player.
There's an excitement, there's a sense of business. It's our chance to really put a fingerprint on the organization.